This is David. You can see we're coming out of no zone here, and one of my favorite trades here is to take an EET with a max 6-tick stop loss, and got a 6-tick profit objective on this. I probably will not be risking 6 ticks on a trade, but we're getting ready to fire off a signal here. You'll see a little white dot show up. That'll be pro indicator showing our EET signal. That's one of the 3 day trading techniques that I teach. I want my fill at 62.5. Let's see what we get here, and once it fires off the EET, we'll also have a stop loss printed up there on top. And so the most I'm willing to lose on this trade is 6 ticks, but I will typically lose less depending on my fill price. Okay, there's the order. Let's put it at 62.5. Yeah, mouse got stuck there for a second. And let's take this to the red line there. So I'm risking 4 ticks, and because we're coming out of no zone, I'm going to go for 6 ticks profit. So now my risk reward is working better than 1-to-1 here, right? And the premise here is that we're coming out of no zone. That's what the orange coloring is to your left. And the next normal system entry, short, would be a higher probability normal system entry. So if we get the NSE, normal system entry, and another day trading strategy that I teach, okay, I could extend my profits even more. Okay, I also had the opportunity to take a pullback trade. You see the little X that just popped up. That's a canceled pullback. Means the likelihood of that trade is now diminished, and that would have been a long trade. It could still be a winner, but because we're coming out of no zone, the likelihood of the next NSE being a winner is a lot higher. So getting the EET, early entry, that's just it. So even before we get the NSE, I could potentially have 4 to 6, 7 ticks profit. So if we do get the NSE, which we may or may not get, okay, I could take my profit down even more and go for 8, 9, 10 ticks off this trade. Okay, and really give you a good risk reward. Okay, the EET is an aggressive trade, but this is putting you in the right direction of that NSE. The downside is you might not get the NSE. It may bounce up, but then you only lose 4 ticks. But if it wins and you hit 6 to 8 to 10 ticks, it's a beautiful trade. In fact, it's one of my favorites. So we're moving down here towards the money. Let's see if we can get the NSE. Then we'll just keep it here for 6 ticks. See if we can get 6 ticks. Probably really could take the profit that I would take off the NSE, because if I wasn't in the EET, I could take the NSE, and we'll be going for at least 4 ticks because it's coming out of no zone, and it's a higher probability trade. So I could really go for, again, 8 to 12 ticks off this trade. But just for demonstration purposes, this is a live account, recording it live. I want you to see the EET. This is one of my favorite trades when it's coming out of no zone. Again, all trades, some trades win, some trades lose. It's all about the discipline to follow the rules of the system you trade, have confidence in yourself and in the system you trade, and follow it out. That's what it's all about. So we've already got 4 ticks, which would have already filled for a nice quick profit, but I'm going to hold out for another half a point. Okay, 50% more profit because we're close to catching an NSE, which is a higher probability winner. So here we go. Let's see if we get the NSE. And again, if maybe I was recovering, there's the NSE, I could now drag my profit down even more and go for an extra couple ticks and grab 2 points off this trade. Okay, so we'll see if we can get filled at 61, and then we'll let the trade go, see if it gives us a couple more ticks. But we're getting a little short on time here. Hopefully it'll do its thing here. So again, this is one of my favorite trading setups. One of my favorite setups right here. And you normally good for 6 ticks. A conservative guy, if I was just going for a one and done, could just grab 4 ticks, would have already been done. Even on this NSC, that filled probably right around 61.25, 61.5. You'd be looking for 60.5, maybe 60. You may see a little resistance. Oh, I'm sorry. You may see a little support down at 60. One of those psychological numbers on a 10, but wouldn't let that hold me up too much. But all right, so market's bouncing back up. We may have to pause this video. We are getting a little bit low on time. Let's see if we can bounce back down here and jump us out at 61. Wanted to let the camera go a little bit longer and see what it does afterwards, but we are really getting short on time. So if we get filled here, we'll probably, there we go. Here's 61. Let's see if we can jump off with a nice 6-tick profit. There we go, we're off, and well, there's 60.75. That's 7 ticks. Very nice trade. Nice trade indeed. And there's 8 ticks right there. So nice trade. We got 6 ticks. Could have had at least 8. Could keep going, but we are short on time, so let's wrap it up.